I wasn't really into professional sports because where I grew up, you only had like 2 television stations, NBC and ABC. We couldn't even get NBA games. So most of my focus stayed on the college game. So I was a big college basketball player, watched college and then baseball. When I started with the Bulls, 5,000 people in the stands, so it was like playing to an empty arena. My mindset was to go try to get back and win. Anytime that, when I left in 93, I left on top in terms of winning. I was coming back in 95, halfway in the season, and still my mentality was about winning. It took me a while to understand my teammates, understand, their motivations.
I've had countless conversations with some of the players, and if I can put it in the most simplest terms, is that you have to give up bits and pieces of who you are for the benefit of the team, and that can be something so simple as response, support, spending time having lunch, dinner. Either way, I learned that later in my years because initially in basketball, I was so focused in my craft that that's what matters the most. But to win, you have to give parts of yourself to other people and look at people in a different manner.
I really don't have regrets. I am a person that says, as soon as you look back in your history and come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. Disappointment to me, to win, you gotta lose. To be successful, you gotta have something that's not successful. To be happy, you gotta have disappointment. I think all of those things have evolved and happened to make me who I am and understand the benefits and the privileges I have, and not to wear it on my sleeve, be very humble about it. That's one thing my parents taught me very well, is don't wear your reputation, don't wear your accolades, don't wear your personality on your sleeve. Let it happen, let it be you. It is who you are. Don't hide from it, but don't wear it and rub it in people's faces. The thing that I remember the most about my father, and I had him for 32 years, and I never look at it from a negative sense. Obviously, he was murdered, and, think about him practically every day. But the thing that I do remember all the time, for a person like myself who live in this spotlight and is so critical, the thing he's always said, take a pause before you make a decision and say, what if? And the purpose for saying what if is that whatever decision you make, always either going to have consequences. You think about the consequences, pro or con, you make the right decisions that you feel is the right decision. Now, all the decisions I made, other people may view to be not the right decisions from their perspective, but for me to go play baseball, and everybody says, oh, it was a failed opportunity to play baseball. That's what they think. For me, it was the best thing that could have happened for me because it allowed me to go back to the game with a stronger passion. At the same time, I was able to understand the love that these minor league baseball players have, making $1,500 a month, which is nothing. But for them, it was big. To me, to see that helped me put things in perspective.